welcome to Rubbing Minds. I am Oscar Onyiso, and great to have you this afternoon. It's a Sunday afternoon, and oh boy, do we have a lot to talk about today. 10 men, maybe thugs, overpower the police security at the Senate. How did that happen? And they made away with the Mace. $10 million, yes, if I'm correct. No, sorry, 10 billion. Yes, 10 billion naira released by the Ministry of Finance. It's causing a lot of controversy. She claims it was within her rights legally, but people are asking another 10 billion? What for to the legislators? And of course, the hashtag that has been making waves over the last 48 hours, hashtag Nigerian lazy youth. Or is it hashtag I'm not a lazy youth? But basically, the point is about youths and Nigerians being lazy. A lot of Nigerians have taken to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and are reacting bitterly on the statement made by our president while in the abroad. And of course, finally, we have a special guest in our entertainment segment. You might have been seeing him on the screens very frequently, but he is here with us in the studio. Stick around to find out who that is. I have a lawyer and a friend who it's been a while he's been here. Kayode Oyemakinde, great to have you. How you doing, man?
Thank you very much. I'm good.
I can see that life is true. You're an extremely lazy youth. You look lazy.
And you too. I'm taking after you.
Maybe I take it after
Exactly.
you. Well,
exactly.
Before we touch on that, let's talk about this issue of thugs invading the Senate. They stole a mace. The mace was found purportedly under a bridge. How did 10 men get into the assembly? How did they get the mace out? How did they end up under the bridge? What is going on?
Thank you very much. But the fact is that you mentioned the name or the word thugs. I personally, it is difficult, my own opinion, with what I have seen. I've been at the National Assembly a couple of times before. I don't think thugs can just have access into the National Assembly. The security there is very tight, extremely tight.
And that begs the question, what happened? How is it an inside job?
There's such a drama, a short story, or a short film cannot just happen without the support, without the approval of one or two inside men. I want to believe that they moved in with either some security agencies or some honorable members or senators or whoever for them to have access into the National Assembly, then further going into the hallowed chambers. The entry and exit door which they used is not where any other person will just pass. That is where the members and the senators and so on and so forth will pass. If you want to observe proceedings at the National Assembly, you have to go through the gallery. And from the gallery, you don't have access into the hallowed chambers. You'll be up there looking at what they are doing down. So in a situation whereby few guys within a minute walked in, got to they walked up to the maze, they picked it up, and they left.
And everybody was,
they are not thugs. Probably they have one or two authorizations.
What do you think the objective of this particular hula baloo was? Just touching this quickly, because people are asking where the police officers, where the security officers. I think they've also been, the Inspector General of Police has also been asked to appear. But I'm just wondering why
policemen that you mentioned, Oscar, policemen were there at the bank at Offa, and it was robbed successfully for hours. So forget about policemen here. We all know the policemen.
What do you think the objective of this was? What do you think the aim
Initially,
was?
I thought it was to remove the Senate president. When I saw it, I was like, Saki may go in the next few hours.
There have been attempts, though.
Well, their attempt was not properly orchestrated if they really had that in plan. But I think eventually I later thought that probably they had this intention to just disrupt proceedings and let the Senate president know that you can have one or two powers to remove or to suspend or to do whatever you feel like doing, but we can also prove to you that we can make this place unruly for you and you'll not be able to govern.
We'll have to see how the inquiry into that goes on. Still on the National Assembly, Minister of Finance Kemi Adeosun reacted to a report detailing how her ministry approved 10 billion naira for the National Assembly. This is after the 125 billion appropriated to the federal legislature in 2017 According to a statement by her media aide, that's Oluyinka Akintunde, on Friday evening, said the minister confirmed releasing the fund but insisted her action was legal. I quote, "The attention of the Honorable Minister of Finance, Mrs. Kemi Adeosun, has been drawn to a smear campaign by an online medium of illegally sharing 10 billion naira from the National Treasury." What's this all about?
You've said it all. It was after being appropriated for. The fact is that any money spent out of the umbrella of the appropriated funds, the budget, it's illegal by law. Except you want to go for variation or something like that, that you need more money or extra budgetary allocations and thereabouts. If you spend a dime out of the appropriated funds for your ministry or your department or agency, you've just contravened the law. And this has been what she did, or what she allegedly did. It's not just new. It's not today. It has been happening year in, year out.
She's the Minister of Finance. Where else would the money come from, so to speak?
Well, it is too bad that it will come from her, because the finance issues bordering on finance is within your custody, and it seems as if you dipped your hand into the coffers of the Federation and you spent it anyhow. That is clear-cut case of corruption.
But that's not the case in this thing.
How? Was it appropriated for?
Yes, according to what we have here.
But according to the information that out in what's the name, in the media, that money was something else.
It was for something else?
Yes.
That's why you're here. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, that it is illegal. She shouldn't argue. In certain crimes, she should apologize and we move on. Or if the Senate or the presidency want to act on it, she should be out of our way, or out of the corridors of power right now.
But I mean, I'm still taking a quote. The media aide says the minister, and quote, "The minister further wishes to state that warrants are issued in accordance with appropriation and after due approval by the cash plan committee chaired by the minister." So she's still insisting that this is legal.
Probably a committee of inquiry or some few bodies should come around, probably EFCC or so, should look into it. Because for this to come up, it's an allegation. And if she can't prove it beyond reasonable doubt, then I think...
So another panel will be set up where they will not give those people money to look into an issue that already...
Really, they should just refer it to the EFCC. Because if you say the police should do it, the police will always do what they've always done.
What does that mean?
We are in Nigeria, Oscar. Now. Oscar, we are in Nigeria.
All right,